So what we're gonna do first near the top is draw a circle the best we can for the head. All right. And then what we're gonna do is draw kind of like almost like a rectangle for the neck. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna do a little dot right in the middle of the neck there. And what we're gonna do is draw some lines, okay? So I'm gonna do a line that goes from here to this corner and from that dot to this corner. And then I'm gonna come down, it's almost in the middle, but not quite all the way down, a line that comes across. So I have basically what I got now is a capital A. So it doesn't quite look like a figure yet, but it's gonna come along, friends. So now on this edge here, I'm gonna do a big curve. And from this edge in this line, I'm gonna do a big curve. Now from the inside of that curve here, I'm going to take my pencil, line it up, and draw a line that goes to the top, and then do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now these are my pants, and this is the beginning of my shirt. Okay, if you want to draw a skirt or anything, you can. You would just do a wavy line coming outside and just kind of meet it there like I did with mine. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to start to add the arms in. So I'm going to have short sleeve arms. So what I'm going to do is a curve that comes out on each side like this, and then it comes across. And you can have your hands coming down and your hands showing if you want, but I'm just going to do it so that my hands look like they're tucked behind me. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to just do a curve that comes in to the bottom of my shirt. So unfortunately, I cannot do this step because Mrs. Plummer used a Sharpie, but this point here, we're going to erase. So I'm gonna get a colored marker so you can see what I want you to erase. So looking at this shirt with the yellow, I'm gonna trace the parts that you wanna erase with an eraser. So these parts right here, we're gonna erase. Okay, so now that we have that done, we need to draw a line for our waistline where our pants and our shirt meet. Okay, and then you're gonna go in and erase some more lines. So see these lines right here? This line and this line, you're going to go ahead and erase those so that now your pants go from here to here. This middle line, friends, you don't need to erase. Okay, so now I'm gonna draw some ears on my head. I'm just gonna do C shapes. When I think of my face, I'm gonna keep it simple because it's supposed to be in the distance and smaller, so I don't need a lot of detail, but if you wanna do something more detailed, you can. Okay, I'm gonna think about my hair, what my hair looks like. Mrs. Plummer's got really long hair right now, so I'm gonna go in, do that. And then I'm gonna think about too, am I wearing shorts? Am I wearing leggings, pants? Am I wearing tall boots? In my picture, I think for mine, my original, I drew a line to represent where my boots and stockings met. But I think I'm gonna keep these right here like this so that my shoes are just being covered by my pants. So in your pants, you're gonna think about a pattern you wanna do, a repeated line or shape. I'm gonna do repeated circles in my pants. If you wanna add any buttons or strings on your pants, you can do that. These do not have to be actual pants you own. Now, what if I wanted to be wearing shorts? Maybe I want to do a summertime one. Well, what I would do is draw a line across the middle here and then leave this empty because that would be my skin color eventually. But I'm going to be wearing pants, some polka dot pants. For my shoes, I'm just going to draw maybe some curves for laces like this. You can draw something different. I'm going to do a line across the bottom for where the bottom soles of my shoes are with maybe some patterns like lines. So now that I have my shoes, I'm going to think of a pattern to do with my shoes. Again, it does not have to look like your real life shoes. And then I got to think of a pattern I want to do with my shirt. I think I'm going to do some hearts. There we go, friends. That's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go in and color these next week with you, but we now have our figures in a distance. Our legs look really big and things got smaller as they went up the paper.